Thank you so much, Sir James, for your beautiful contribution. One thing you said is that traditionally, and if I should add, also biblically, we see that women were designed to stay at home. I captured that. And then, but today we have a system that wants women, everybody to go out there and work, and also is affecting the whole society. And you also say that parents need to, you agree with Nana that parents need to know their children, spending time, get to know the school, get to know their curriculum, the teacher, get to know everything. And then you say for a parent to enjoy your children, you need to create that bond when they are small. Because if you don't do that, it will be very hard. Okay, so probably that was what the parent of Elizabeth should have done. He would have spent time with her and get to know her, get to know her strength, but they failed. Okay, so I wish that I myself and other parents would be, and those who are watching us, they are learning. Yes, recently I saw a post that Sir Oye posted, when he was celebrating his daughter, and he make mention that we should encourage children to be what they want to be. So I want to start with this, Sir Oye. I want to start with this. Do children really know what is best for them? And how can we help them? Like from what they have said, what is your own view on how, first, do children really know what is good for them and how can we help them? You can also contribute to what they have said.
That's a beautiful question. Most times as a parent and as a teacher for like 9 years, most parents they downplay what it's in their children. Children, children naturally you feel they are less, but they came with abilities. So as a parent, you not downplay those abilities in them. You help to nurture those abilities in them. Some are from the birth. You start seeing them displaying one or two. You've never taught them. You've never seen them learning that in school. They'll start displaying and putting interest in certain things. So I have a daughter. She doesn't like much crowd. She's a gymnast. We say she doesn't have bone in her body. She could spin, spread her legs, and flip crystal. And as a parent, all I want to do is to nurture that thing and not to tell her that, oh, this thing is not lucrative, this thing will not yield fruit. You just need to stop it. No. I need to nurture it. It is my place as a father to nurture that. Besides, these children are just in our hands temporarily. One day we'll give an answer to God. These quivers we have, what we used them for. So, like a seed, when you plant, you water for it to grow. So with children, you water and nurture that thing, those inner abilities for those things to grow and put them in the right path. It's not in your place as a father to say, I want you to be a doctor. I want you to be a lawyer. I want you to be this. It's in your path to watch the strengths and the weaknesses of this child. Every child has a strength and a weakness. You watch them and nurture those things in them. And when you do so, they'll blossom.
That was wonderful. That was very short way to put it, to summarize it. Thank you so much, my dear brother.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you. So you agree with them. I mean, you agree with the view that has been said, that you parents need to nurture their children, and also it is not in the parent place to
Yes.
force, but is to identify, to help, to nurture what they can. And even in the book, we see the mom was saying that she wanted Elizabeth to be a doctor. One, because doctors are well paid. Secondly, doctors can travel to different countries, and that every person from our class, they want to become doctor. I don't know if any of us have something we want to add.
Most times, what parents depend on is for the school to raise the child up. But usually, they have no idea of what the child is actually learning or gaining from the school, as respect to character wise. A child can be a different person in school and come home and be different. And most parents, when the child is at home, they lock them inside. They want to take all the preventive measures in order to make that child come out well. But really, those things are not what molds the child and get them to their potential at the on the long run. Talking about connection, it is very, very vital and important. A parent is supposed to have connection with the child. And that connection is supposed to be very, very strong, that the parents can actually, approach the child without the child being afraid of the parent. Because most times they use 100% discipline with zero training, which actually ends up, in disconnection between the parent and the child. And the child is supposed to see their parent as their friend, as their best friend, as their hero, you know, and not just as a disciplinarian or someone who just wants to tell them to do this and not do this and watch if they would not do to be punished. So I think with much training, there will be less need for discipline. And with much training, the child can actually get the connection that they need with their parents and they can come out well.
I was a teacher for like 9 years. So there's this student of mine, I won't call her name because of privacy. So she's been, she met me one time. I thought her when she was in JS2 down to SS2 before I left. So she met me one time and told me of the disconnection she's having with her father. So I was teaching her computer science. So all her dream was to end up being like me, to study computer science. So just for her dad to come up one day and tell her, okay, you're studying nursing, and her dream is to be a computer scientist. She wanted to study what her teacher had studied, and she wants to be like close to something like her teacher or more than her teacher. More than her teacher is perfect. But her father said, I want you to study nursing. And now, many thanks she met me, and here's the challenge. She actually said yes to what her dad wants her to go to do. She went to the school and they gave her admission on that. But she started failing woefully. Her grades started dropping. And she's at the verge of pausing it, disconnecting from the program just to do something else, to go back to sewing, to go back to what she knows how to do. And I asked her, can you talk to your dad about this? One, and she said her dad, she has spoken to her dad refused her changing it. And I asked her another question. Who does your dad listen to more? Maybe you could talk to the person so the person can relate these things to your father. And said, okay, her elder brother will do that. But unfortunately, the response from her father is, if you want her to change this nursing, then I'm quitting paying her school fees. I'm raising my hands off in her tuition fees and every other thing pertaining her education. And now she's stuck, she's stranded, she doesn't know what to do or the next point of action for her.